My name is Lance Woodward. I am the CVSO Director of the Greene County Veterans Service Office here in Xenia, Ohio. August of last year, 2011, Tim Spradlin brought it up in a commission meeting about bringing the American Veterans Traveling Tribute to Greene County. And I had been involved with bringing that same traveling tribute to Claremont County in September of 2003. And of course, I chaired that committee at the time, and I realized it was an incredibly huge undertaking to take. And it was brought to my attention down there by a gentleman, and we did it. But when Tim asked about it up here, I just basically said, you know, I think it's a great idea, an even better idea if you chair the committee. And he said, oh yeah, I'll do that, and he has, and Tim's done a tremendous job. This thing is a whole lot bigger than what we did in Claremont County. There's a lot more involved. The tribute itself has grown over the last 9 years to include a lot more than it did at that time. You have a 9/11, you have the first responders, Iraq, Afghanistan, Korea, World War II. All those are included in the American Veterans Traveling Tribute. So it's definitely a huge undertaking, and that's how it came about. He just brought it up in a meeting last year, and I know he had it in his heart, probably before that, but he brought it up, and we started batting it around, and you know, like a volleyball at a baseball game, we batted around a little bit, and you know, we finally decided, okay, let's give it a shot. So we had our first organizational meeting in October, and the rest is history. Here we are. On the 10th, there'll be the staging over at the Nutter Center, Wright State University over there that way, and looking for a lot of bikes to be involved in this and escorting the American Veterans Traveling Tribute from the Fairborn area over to the fairgrounds here in Xenia. The wall will be set up on Thursday morning, and actually I think on Tuesdays when everybody's going to go over and start really getting things together, get the stage and everything else that needs to be set up before the wall even comes in. So there's a lot to do before they even get here. So then on Thursday it'll be set up and then eventually open to the public and open all weekend long. Got some ceremonies, got the 9/11 ceremony on Friday morning. We got the grand ceremony on Saturday morning. Just a lot going on throughout the day, and one thing that, you know, it's a solemn event. You're going to have people coming all hours of the night because it's open 24 hours. It's not something that you close. I know when we did it in Claremont County, we had guys showing up at 2, 3, or 4 o'clock in the morning that would just walk in and walk out to the wall and stand there. And that's what you're going to see up here. And the way this has been publicized, I can't imagine how many people we're going to see. We had over 20,000 over a 4.5 day period down there. And I can imagine it's probably going to far exceed that up here, because it's really been highly publicized, and social media that we have today that we didn't have 9 years ago has really put it on the fast track. Got solid people on this committee that are really dedicated to doing this. What can I say about Buckman's D&D Harley-Davidson, you know, stepping up to the plate and sponsoring us? I mean, wow, what a grand thing to do, you know, and I'm very grateful to them, as I'm sure Tim and the rest of the committee are. You know, the fairgrounds donating their land and everything, and providing a space for us to do it in. Now that I started naming names, I'll probably forget some people, which is normally what happens. But everybody involved, I mean, it's just been tremendous. The folks that have stepped up to the plate, you know, I mean, this is going to be quite an event for this area, because I don't think, if I remember correctly when we talked about it, that this has ever come to this county before, has it? I don't know. I've been told that it hasn't in this capacity. There may have been a traveling wall here at one time from Ohio, but I'm not sure. But this is going to be huge.